Okay. Where's that one? Okay. We are all good there. Okay. All right. Interesting, interesting. I thought that was set up with something different. 1 second. Give me 1 second, I apologize. Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't know. It's fine. Okay. Anyway, I apologize. Hey, this is what we left off with. That will move around. That one goes. All of this. All of those are going into that folder there. This will at top of everything. I'll hide it for now. Let's rename this. Right. I'll go with the Tithe Collector. That one seemed pretty interesting. Got a similar kind of setup as the Crown's Cunning, in that it has something that is not typical. That's good size. Melted into the blade a little bit. I was gonna have coins melted into the blade, not the actual blade section there, but so let's drop that to like 50%. That up. So let's see what I kind of wanted to do. know why I like this shape here. Okay, not too bad. Should it be longer? Hard to say just because how far back this goes, or how far in this crook goes. Probably make it a little bit straighter on the top, maybe. Something like that. Yeah, I kind of like that. That's not too bad. Okay, so we've got that shape kind of worked out. There. Yeah, I like how crooked the top section is. I'm trying to think kind of how this would be held a little bit. Maybe a little bit more like this. I love that. Let's back that up. I do want to change this. This looks too thick. That maybe. Maybe this is kind of like a knotted section. Dun, 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 Do I want this to kind of come out over the top? Or let's see. Should I have? Let's do. Let's say it goes like that. Yeah, don't mind that. So the part that's going to be interesting is trying to make the coins show up. Just because at least in D&D, coins are not round. And they should all be relative to the same kind of size. Which is another thing to think about. And they're going to be kind of melted together again. not just coins stacked on top of each other. They're actually going to be somewhat melted, at least, into this. And I did like the kind of like drips I did on the other sketch. I think I'm gonna try and kind of implement that same look on this. Okay, this in. That. Okay, so then okay, so it'll look kind of like that. That'll hit into there. I guess this backside would have all the coins too. It's kind of I don't know, something like that. It's a good start, I think. And this will be a lot less defined, I think. I like this, like the handle. I think it looks good. I like the length of the blade and how thin it looks. So now we just need to kind of refine the coin situation, which shouldn't be too bad, too hard either. I just need to keep the reference there. So gold, silver, copper, platinum, electrum, that one there. So let's see. Electrum is kind of bluish, I think. This is what okay, let's see. Silver's kind of a darker quote-unquote gray. Yeah, Electrum is kind of like a bluish gray, and Platinum is a light gray. Copper's brownish metal. Gold is golden. All right, okay. So I got a picture up to reference on the colors. I think the farther down, like down in here, the less recognizable the coins would be. Farther up, the more you can tell they're still coins. I think that's pretty good. Alright, so new, hide that one, this one with the 50%, go to my pen. That is not the right layer. Hey, buddy. All right, not bad. A little bit more of a thing. All right. Let's get into this mess. So let's see. Now let's kind of I think I'll just have a little bit more of the melting kind of happening the whole way through down the bottom. That makes more sense. Okay. Let's hit that. And circle in that one. This one, yes, silver. Do a circle, I think, on that one. All right. So let's see. I want to do that. I want to at least kind of represent all of the options in coin at the top here. So let's hit gold. Yeah, let's back that off. I don't want that. Let's do that. Like that. There we go. Let's throw Electrum off to the side here. All right, so now we have one of each of these kind of set up at the top of the Scythe. So now we can kind of start playing with kind of overlapping and starting to lose. definition. Okay. And maybe we hit. Let's ditch that giant circle we put in that. Probably a little bit better. Let's just kind of throw coins. And then I'll try and refine it at least. Can't make promises, but I'll do my best here. And again, I want them to kind of be less detailed as it goes down, because they are melted more the closer to the bottom it is. So I'm going to try and work that in. But for right now, I'm just going to try and throw down general shapes, and hope we end up with something that looks mostly right. All right, so let's see. We got that. Got that. So once I put these in, I'm going to kind of erase lines, make them thinner and stuff to kind of show they're less defined and more melted together. But first I have to build it, so there's that. All right. And again, at least in D&D, not really any round coins. So we're just kind of winging it. All right, so here we'll throw. Let's do throw some lines down in the bottom section here. All right, so now that we've got that kind of done, let's hide that. This is super messy, but now we get to come in here and let's hit that. And this is kind of what I mean by we're going in and dropping some lines, making it look a little bit more melted, you know? If the lines aren't complete, then obviously the thing isn't totally there anymore. And that's the idea I'm going with. At least for my interpretation of melted together things that aren't totally melted down, but mostly. So yeah, even like the circles that are normally in there, we're gonna erase those back a little bit because they're gonna be shallower, not gonna catch as much shadow, stuff like that, the farther down it is. So that's the idea with erasing these lines a bit. And I'm going to try and clean up some of the lines that are real messy right now as well. That's another thing I'm doing. Just gonna erase that little section there. I'll leave that very thin little one on the bottom, like that. Yeah, let's ditch bottom section of this circle here, like that. And hopefully it's already looking like they're kind of melted together and not really super defined, but when we zoom out you should really get the effect, hopefully. At least that's the idea. Yeah, let's stitch that. Okay, that can go. This one needs to thin down. Maybe we lose it in the middle there. So yeah, I mean, like that already looks pretty good. I mean, a lot better than it was looking, in my opinion. That's my opinion. So yeah, we're going to kind of hit this. We're gonna thin out some of the top a little bit too, just because they are supposed to be somewhat melted together, even at the top, obviously. So just ditch that. Let's see. Get that. Okay. So like the parts that are set up that aren't overlapping will be a little stronger. But I want the parts that are overlapping to kind of at least a little bit fade out. Again, because of the fact that we are supposed to have them melted in. Okay, now let's see. We could thin some of these out. Smash. Yeah, I'd say that looks a lot more melted together than it did, at least when I started. Okay, let's kind of too thick. Okay. Yeah, let's stitch that. I like the kind of faded out. I think it gives it a better look. All right. So that's not too bad. Okay, let's bring back. Actually, before we do that, let's see. Let's drop the size of this a little bit more, so we can kind of get a little more. Kind of like an overlapping melt situation. Yeah, I think that helps a little bit. Yeah, not too bad. Okay, so this back up. Right. I'm going to pump this back up a little bit to we'll start on a separate layer. When I do parts that are separate but overlap, quote unquote separate but overlap, like this handle at the top here, I like to do it on a different layer, so it's a little bit easier to erase and not have to worry about messing up lines that I liked, that I already had. So that's why I made a separate layer for this one. Yeah. And let's drop the size of this down. And since I'm on a separate layer, let's add that line. No. Let's rotate a smidge here. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay. And yeah. All right, now we're gonna rotate this direction. I'm gonna get in here for this bit here. And basically just kind of make a knot. I don't know if I really nailed it, but get that. Yeah, no. Let's do that, and then come out of here. Something like that, maybe. I don't know about that little section there. here I wanted to do some kind of creasing that you might get when you have something like that. Yeah, that's over here. There. That kind of gives it what I'm looking for. Alright. And then, yeah, we'll do, I don't know if I want to do necessarily like, those will be on a color layer. Yeah, that'll be on flat. Let's see, that's the thing. So now I'm gonna merge the two line layers there. I'll rotate this. There we go. Okay, okay. So that's what we got. I think it looks pretty good. While I'm at it, I am going to maybe right here, let's kind of just kind of sell that melt a little better. Yeah, I think that helps. Good boy. Helps that transition a little better, I think. So normally this would probably be on the color layer with the actual wood grain, but it's a prominent part, so I'm gonna put it here. Let's lock down the transparent pixels, and we're going to bump this up, and we're gonna hit this whole thing with whack. Wait a second, come back through. I don't know why, but I always seem to miss like one little spot somewhere. And it seems, at least for now, that I have gotten them all correctly. Let's get over here. There we go. That's a little better. Alright, so boom. Got that labeled. Right, so and then we want to Control C, Control T, Control T. We're gonna bump it up. Yeah. Let's push it that way. Let's see. Is that good enough? Maybe. Actually, let's cancel that. That way we have pretty close. Nope, cancel. We're going to slide you up and over here. Okay. here. Blah, 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 blah. So do it kind of the same way I did the other one. The lines are still pretty crisp, which is nice. And see it. Okay. Oh, why is it? I thought I had it set for color before. Did not. Had it for set for the paint with transparency, which is what I wanted when I tried to do it right then. Which is why I wasn't doing anything. All right. It's not too bad. There's like little spots there. Okay. Yeah, and it's still pretty crisp as far as the lines go, which is great. So now, we are going to merge these back together. Merge layer. We're going to transparency again. We're going to use the wand tool. Select all that. We're going to invert the selection, drop down, new layer, and layer mask. And gotta remember to pop over to the other side, because when you do it, it'll automatically have the layer mask selected. You don't want that selected when you go to paint stuff, because won't show up and you'll be like, what's happening? So, yeah, now we've got the line art all set up, colored black. Now we're going to go in with flat colors. Pen. Throw my brush. No. Yeah, I like my pen for this, at least the initial. So let's see, I want to figure out real quick. Let's see. Oh. That's a good idea. Let's... Common. Mahogany, walnut, ebony, rosewood, or maple. Let's see. Ba 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 bum. Maple oak, pine teak, walnut. Should we do ash? Ash is like a nice pale color. I like walnut. Let's do. All right, so we got like a walnut. I like the unfinished color a little bit better. But it's very kind of let's hit, needs to go brown. It's kind of in this area. Yeah, I did that. So let's see, the way I like to color my flats is I do it very loosely on the first layer, and then as I go through I kind of try to be a little bit more mindful of the color just because like when you go in with the first layer of color or the first color or two, there's not a big deal with overlapping because you have to paint the next section anyway. So that's what I try and keep in mind is when I'm doing it, I go in and I paint pretty haphazardly with the first couple sections, just because again I'm going to end up painting it again, not a big deal. But after that I try to be a little more careful and paint in lines and stuff like that, just because I want to go over things the least amount of times I possibly can. So that's why I do things a certain way. So I want to stay out of here, but it's not a big deal if I push into the coin section. The coins are going to be a disaster on their own. They're a whole different ball game. So I'm not too worried about that right now. And I have the coins kind of up in front of me, the colors for color reference. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do now. Let's see. That's pretty close. That's kind of the copper color we're looking for. So that would be here. So yeah, this is just going to be rough, throw it down because these have to be kind of like the colors kind of have to mix together anyway. That's something I'm trying to be aware of when I'm doing this. Oh, that one was supposed to be Electrum. So I don't have a lot of Electrum in here. I could put it in the back. It's fine. All right, so got some platinum, silver, gold. So down in this area where it's really melted is going to be interesting to try and put together, but we're just kind of working bit by bit. But yeah, I'm gonna call that silver. Silver. And yeah, again, I'm not worried about staying in lines for this pretty much at all, just because it is a jumbled mess. I'm going to be mixing colors together. Not a huge deal. Yeah, let's see, let's hit Electrum is going to be around that color, I'm going to say. I dig that for that. I don't mind that at all. I'm going to put that here because I can. I'm going to put it here because I can. Let's grab this right here. Yes, so we need platinum, which is going to be real light. Silver color. Don't know why I put platinum overlapping platinum right there, but I did. I'm gonna call this copper because, again, it's my drawing. I can do what I want. Let's do that. Oh, give it a second to catch up. Let's hit a little bit more. There, I think that's gold. Yeah, that'll work. My crown, I think I did a lot more brilliant kind of gold color. Not a big deal. All right, so that's kind of all those coins put together. Let's throw gold back there, because why not? Call that a gold part. Maybe throw platinum in here, silver right here. Copper can go in here. Platinum maybe for this part. Electrum for this part. Silver for this part. Platinum here. That'll be copper, gold. Why are you not grabbing gold? There we go. I hate when that happens. It's really frustrating. Whoop. Okay, what is it doing the thing? All right. So that's all kind of set up now. Let's just. All right. So then now. kind of want to put that on there, but I know that doesn't really work. Yeah, I hate that. Really frustrating thing. Like, I know there has to be a way to get this to like where it should be. Let's see. So that way, that's pretty close. We'll leave it right there. Yeah. So now it's going to be a matter of pen back down here. Grab that. Put like a little spot of that there because I mean it's empty. Little section inside the thing. Do that. Color again. No. Cancel. I don't know. Let's grab that. We'll put that right there. Got that. We'll put, nope. That right there. This. I don't know. We'll put that right there. Yeah. So that's a good start. Now it's a matter of blending some of this together. Should be interesting, to say the least. Yeah, so let's see. So now we're going to go into the brush, and we are going to hit this. And yeah, we can kind of push colors together a little bit. It's not too crazy. That color, we can push that in here. Da, da, da. I think that would probably a little bit more blended together. Nope. Come on, man. Keep up, computer. Alright, so let's see. We're mixing colors a little bit here. It's going super well. I mean, it's not, dude. That's not bad. It could be. It could definitely be worse. Slow, but we're kind of getting there. Let's see. Let's hit that. Let's see. Could push into here. So I'm trying to kind of mix the colors as best I can. It's not super great. I'm not the best when it kind of comes to like pushing pixels, which is kind of what this is. But it's not going too bad. Like I said, it could be worse. Yeah, I think maybe we kind of go this way rather than up into it. Boom, 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 boom. And then this would kind of come this way a little bit. And again, these aren't going to be perfectly mixed together either, because I mean it's a really roughly melted kind of situation. So I mean there's going to be bleed between parts and other parts and all that fun stuff. For sure, for sure. It's not going to be super intense. Other areas will be a little bit more noticeable. I don't know. I'm guessing at things. That's kind of how this works for me. anyone who has been watching should know that. What's up, buddy? I don't really know what you're doing. Bum, 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 bum. So that section I'll probably kind of hit a little harder when I get to it. Bum, 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 bum. Let's push this that way, this that way a little bit, maybe like that. Okay, this will kind of come down here. Okay, I'd say that's pretty well mangled. As far as like mixing the colors and everything's going, because again, there's only so much you can kind of do. Let's kind of hit that a little bit like that. Okay. So, and then what I'll kind of do here, because again, we're kind of pushing colors back and forth. Let's push this into here a little bit, I think, since it's overlapping yet, other than the other way around. Ones that are on top should probably be pushing their color into the other coins rather than the other way around. That would make more sense to me. Okay. So this would kind of be pushing into the gold. This would kind of be pushing into this platinum. Yeah, that one's over the platinum. This would be going the opposite on this part here. Okay. This would be going the opposite on that right there. And over here a little bit. Here. But this would be going the opposite direction over here. Now I think I'm kind of getting it a little bit. It takes a second sometimes, but once you kind of come to the realization, if that's on top, why is it leading into it versus the other way around? I think we kind of got it. All right. Okay. Let's see. This would be coming this way. Alright, I think we're kind of where we need to be as far as all of this melted together nonsense is going. Alright, so then let's real quick, I'm gonna bump up the size of this. I'm gonna grab this, and we're gonna kind of push this back and forth a bit. It's being a lot more aggressive than it has been, I think. Okay, got that. Okay, push this. Push that. I don't know, something like that in that kind of vein. So now it's gonna be more of a matter of throwing down some on my pen, just straight black, and highlights for shine. So I'm going to shrink this down quite a bit. I'm going to hit the edge of certain parts here. No, okay, no, let's do this to be safe. We'll do a new, duplicate this layer. Duplicate it, we'll pop it up here, and we will delete. Okay, and then we're going to hit that, and I'm gonna hit there. Yeah, we'll do kind of there and here. No, on the side. There we go. And again, gonna hit that, that, over here, maybe kind of pop in some right there. So the idea is to kind of give it that kind of gold and semi-precious metal look that you get. Let's see, I want that part right there, maybe there. I hit that, here, here, and here. Throw a little spot under that. So maybe hit right there, 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 here. Here, maybe right there. No, we'll throw it right there. There. Let's see, if I'm getting light hitting this direction, I would have it maybe right there. I'm gonna adjust these lines when I get to it as well, once I put them in everywhere. I'm just working through the idea real quick before I fix all of the lines. Yeah, that there. That. I have that. This, like that. Okay, hit that there. Yeah, and we're going to kind of reinforce these lines, round things. think that mostly covers the stuff. Slightly right there. Okay, so there's those. Most of them I think I might just kind of leave alone. Let's hit that one. I think the majority of the adjustments are just going to kind of taper the last little bits. And push things away from edges so it's easier to read. And that's about all I'm gonna be fixing in these lines. They don't have to be super clean or anything like that. That's not something I'm worried about. If you're doing something like this and you want them to be super clean, that's totally okay. I've learned it's really not all that great. It doesn't change that much for me if I make things look super clean for like this stuff. Like on a coin shine reflection type situation. The crown, crown's cunning I just did, same kind of setup. It's really basic. The lines are pretty chunky and all over the place, and it's not that big of a deal to me. I think it still looks pretty solid as far as those reflective lines go. Other people may disagree, and that is absolutely okay. But it's my art, so I make the final decision. And another thing you want to keep in mind when you're doing something like this is just like how detailed do you really want to get into it. I decided to get pretty detailed into it, kind of, but not really, I guess. It's one of those things where it's detailed, but it's not. I did it really quickly. It could have definitely been done with more precision. And you could take more time doing it and all that fun stuff, but in the end, if it's something like this where it's kind of gonna be smaller detail when you're done with it, the more time you waste on it, the less time you have for other stuff that people might actually notice. But that's me. Again, you can do things however the heck you want. I'm never one to tell you like that's wrong 100%, because there's basically never a situation where the way you do something is going to be 100% wrong. And if someone tells you that, they're just being a jerk, basically. That's what it comes down to, in my eyes, at least. There's a million ways to do things, and just because someone does something different does not mean it's wrong. Even if it breaks rules, quote unquote, that you know to be fairly true, maybe they know those rules and they're breaking it on purpose. Things to consider when you're talking to someone about art. Like, they may know all the rules, they may not know all the rules, they may have broken it on accident, or they may have broken it entirely on purpose, and you have no way of knowing that without checking on that first. So something to keep in mind. But you absolutely should know the rules if you're going to break them. Somewhat important. Know what to break, when to break. The rules. I think. That's how I was taught those kind of things. Like, if you're going to break rules, you should know the rules before you break them. See, those already look more metallic and super shiny. Now, what I'm going to attempt to do is basically the same thing, but with a bright highlight. Not quite white. So, yeah, that's too much. I don't know, should I go right next to each other? See, this is where it gets a little funky for me. I think I might just leave it with the black. I think that works perfectly fine. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'ma do that. That works for me. So. Now, yeah, what I need to do here is basically the same thing I did before. Control T. Drag that over here. Get in here. Okay. That's kind of where I want things to end up, so let's push this. Okay, I think that's pretty freaking close. Maybe right there. Okay, so that gives me, on that smaller one, pretty close approximation. Again, I need to go in and kind of this situation happened there. So what I might do right now, let me grab that one. We're just gonna delete this layer because it's not very helpful now. So what I'm gonna do, Control C, Control V, Control T. Now we're gonna drag this over here. Okay. So this will be a little bit more helpful. Okay, that's pretty darn close. There we go. I think that is about as good as we get. Yeah. Maybe swipe. Okay, right about there. Going out here. Let's get in here real quick. And we're just gonna clean up the edges of the color. Okay. I don't think we had any popping out on the bottom. Alright, so that's good. Those match up now. Let's see. Yeah, I don't mind that whatsoever. So now, let's see. I'm going to pop over here. Walnut. Okay, walnut. Let's do walking stick. Let's look at patterning on the walnut walking stick. That's kind of what I'm looking for. I mean, it'd be nice if we had some more full shots. Let's see. I am trying to see. Look at this. No, that's not what I'm looking for at all. It's bamboo. Mostly bamboo. Not helpful. Let's look at this. I think that's going to be the best view. Of the grain pattern. Why are these all... Okay, there we go. That's the one I want to look at. Okay, okay. Let's see, let's see. So we're going to get, nope. Grab that color. We're going to get real dark. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, it's going to be pretty... I need to fix those a little bit there. Let's undo that. Let's do... Nope, one forward. Okay. I want to give it that kind of walnut feel on the grain. Hard to make sure we're getting that, but I feel like we're not doing too bad of a job. Because a lot of it's just kind of long sections. Let's throw a loop in here. I don't know what it seems like to me, at least. Not too bad. So yeah, we want... So, are we not up here? Okay, no, that was weird. Oh, duh. It's because, let's see. Check that real quick. Yeah, so that one right there is going to be the problem. Okay. Now we're back on track. Alright. Let's get in here. Okay, let's paint that back up. Alright. Back down here. That. Yes. Okay. gosh dang it. Alright, let's kind of hit that. Let's make it smaller. One smaller. Are you kidding me right now? What? Got that there. Okay, hit that like that. Let it come down and back up right there. Okay. Nope, don't do that. There we go. Yeah, no, let's do that. This, no. Gosh dang it. It's not terrible. I've seen worse. Alright, so let's see. Not half bad. Yeah. Let's get up here real quick though. Come on, there we go. Yeah, let's get up to the line real quick. And let's fix a few little spots. those are good now. Let's get over here because I know they're the same over here. Yep. So it's 100%. The lines are a little fuzzy, but it's okay. I like it right here. I think it looks good. Should I mess around with the thickness of the lines? I mean, they're kind of varied already, but not really. Let's bump it up. Hit this. Kind of hit that right there. Doom, 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 doom. I have to come in. Not half bad. Up here. Unlock that, make this hit that one section. Alright. And let's lock it back up. Gives it a little bit more character when you have thin and thick bits. Obviously, vary the line weight here and there. There we go. That's not too bad. Fix that a little bit right there. Clean that up a little bit. All right. So now we're lock it back down. Boop, boop. Oh. Are we on this one? This one? Yep. Okay. Here real quick. Oh. Yeah, so let's see. We've got this all kind of taken care of. Wow, 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 wow. That's all of that. Okay, zoom out. There we go. It gives it a much more unique, more realistic kind of look to it. Let's hit. We got that one all left over a bit. Okay. Very nice. I think that pretty much cleans that up. So let's see. Let's pop in. And that one, get that. 8%. Why is that down like that? Grab that purple. Did I drop it down? Not the whole thing. Not the whole thing. I dropped it down a little bit. Oh, okay. Yes. Okay. So this one is. Well, hold on. Let's hit a pencil. We need to bump up the size on this a little bit. Yeah. Okay. And before we do that, let's grab. Yeah, that's what I meant. We can drop this down a smidgen. Okay, cancel that real quick. There we go. So we can kind of get it out of the way. Okay. And we'll just grab all of it. Get it over this direction. So it's a little bit more centered up. Okay, there we go. Boom, boom. That's how you spell Tithe, right? I forget things. Alright, let's do Tithe. Tithe. Oh. Tithe Collector. I don't know what this one, maybe. Ooh. So maybe, let's see. Either ooh, does it have okay, so it's, you know, put in. Let's put that. Hard to try and write correctly or legibly for other people. When's melted into play? Let's say, let's see. Yeah, I don't know. I think the idea would be, gosh dang. Let's pop that up. And nope. Dang it. I hate when it does that. Okay, there we go. Still alive. Yeah, let's save. Let's see, but if you I'm thinking of it kind of like, I know, let's see, F. Let's see. Let's see here. was that? Appearance, relationships, character, no finance, current, format. Let's do this. Deception, some cooking utensils. Transfer suffer. See, that's kind of what I'm thinking is transfer suffering, kind of. So let's see. So basically it would be transfer suffering. So you could heal. Save. I forget that I'm writing this. For not just me to see. HP equal to 10 equal to SCG is injured, the temporary hit points are used first. There are none remaining at the end of the turn. They take no additional damage. If SCG doesn't hit a creature or lose the hit points through being damaged before the next turn, they lose temporary hit points and take damage equal to that. So yeah, it'd be like that is what I would think as far as this ability goes. So you would get temporary HP to you through this, but if you don't attack a creature and deal damage, you'll lose the hit points and take damage equal to those temporary hit points on yourself. But it's not an every time thing. Maybe it's 3 charges. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not gonna write that in here. It's too crazy. Life or temp. Again, this is not written well. Steal life Gain temp HP lose minus temp and HP equal to temp if no damage. No. Really? Because that kind of plays into the tithe. You gain those temporary hit points, and if you don't damage another creature in your next turn, if you don't manage to hit something, then you lose those temporary hit points plus HP equal to those hit points. So it's a nice thing if you can keep it all together. If you can land hits, you're in the clear. If you aren't having a good dice day, it can be painful. Let's drop this a smidge lower. Okay. Actually, no. Pen. Soul. See. Want it to have that same texture, not all weird. Okay, those super sharp little bits now. Kind of lose that right there. Cool. Okay. Cool. Rounding little bits. Alright, I think that's all the little pointy bits now. Okay, so, I mean, again, we kind of knocked out a whole thing, which is pretty awesome. Start to finish, knocked out another Scythe for this one. Pretty happy with it, again. I like the idea. Again, it wouldn't be like every swing with the weapon you get that ability. It would be maybe 3 charges per long rest or something. I don't know, something like that. I feel like I probably should have had the dripping go down farther on the handle. Yeah, it's all good. I think it came out real nice. So let's see. Yeah, I mean that's it for today. I think it came out real nice. Pop that back on. And this one, lighter color. All right. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Greatly appreciated. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have friends or family who are looking to get into art or have questions regarding digital art or Clip Studio Paint in specific, I guess, because that's what I use. I use Clip Studio. Or just art in general questions. I did go to school for art. It's what I did in college. I'd be happy to answer any questions. I mean, feel free. Always happy to chat with people while I work. That's part of the reason why I do this. One reason is to set aside time to draw every week, or almost every week. Sometimes things come up. But hopefully you enjoyed it. I had fun working on this. I think it came out pretty well. Could have been a little better probably, but I don't mind a little bit of messiness and stuff like that. Other people might. Again, everyone has their own way of doing stuff. That's why art is pretty subjective. Anyway, if you look over in the corner here next to my shoulder, you've got my Instagram, my Twitter, TikTok, YouTube. Most of them are just at Zann20, so it's really easy to find me. TikTok, a little different, at Zann20_art. If you want to see time lapses of streams, I post those before I go live every Saturday, for the most part. You can catch old streams or view this one again on YouTube there. I have all my streams saved there. Again, at Zann20. I post the art from stream right after my stream on my Instagram and my Twitter there. Yeah. So hopefully, hey, see you guys next time. I hope you have a great day, and make some art. Feel free to make some art. Everyone needs to make something. Make the world a little bit better. Well, see you guys next time.